Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving headfirst into a huge hidden leak that is quietly draining revenue straight out of coaching institutes everywhere. And it all comes down to one thing: the speed of your follow-up. We're going to unpack the exact automated solution designed to fix this. So if you've ever wondered where your leads are just randomly disappearing to, you're definitely going to want to pay close attention to this.
Right. Let's picture a super common scenario. A prospective parent finds your institute. Maybe it's their social media, a friend's referral, or just a quick Google search. They visit your site, they read up on your amazing programs, they love what they see, and they confidently hit submit on that inquiry form. And then, absolute silence. Nothing happens on their end. The parent just sits there, waiting. It's basically like sending out an enthusiastic text after a great first date and getting completely ghosted. And this timeline perfectly captures the painful reality of manual follow-ups. Best case scenario, maybe someone on your staff calls them back in 30 minutes. But let's be real, your staff is busy, so maybe it takes 2 hours. Oh, they submitted it on a Saturday? Now it takes 2 full days. Sometimes, incredibly, a full week slips by before that initial point of contact is finally made.
So you have to ask yourself a seriously tough question. In today's highly connected, instant gratification world, are parents really going to just sit around waiting for your busy team to finally find a spare minute to call them back? I mean, sure, maybe a tiny, fiercely loyal percentage might, but the harsh reality? Most simply will not. Spoiler alert, they won't wait. And here's the real kicker. While your team is tied up in classes or drowning in admin work, you aren't just losing a single lead. You are actively handing over admission revenue, future referrals, and long-term value straight to the competitor who simply dialed the phone faster. Because while you're waiting to call them, another institute is already selling them. You're losing opportunities you literally never even knew you had.
All right, let's move to section 1. Enter the AI assistant. To fix this leak, we need to fundamentally shift how we handle those initial, absolutely critical seconds. So imagine this instead. The exact second that submit button is clicked, an AI admission assistant instantly jumps into action. We're talking about a custom-trained AI built specifically for your coaching business. Within seconds, not hours, not days, the lead receives a call or a message, and the AI starts a completely natural, flowing conversation with the parent. Not you, not your swamped staff, but an automated, highly intelligent assistant. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, great. Another clunky chatbot that's going to frustrate everyone. No, actually, scratch that. What's incredible here is the depth of the programming. This assistant deeply understands your specific institute. It's armed with all your courses, your exact admission process, the fee structures, branch locations, timings, and even your strict qualification requirements. It acts as a true, well-spoken expert on your business. And because it has that deep knowledge base, it gets right to work. In literally a matter of seconds, the AI seamlessly collects all the critical qualification data. We're talking the student's name, their target exam, their current academic hurdles, their goals. It even gauges their urgency, commitment level, and admission readiness. It's grabbing all this vital information that your human team would normally spend hours over multiple agonizing phone calls just trying to chase down. Which brings us to section 2, qualifying every single lead. Because having a mountain of data is one thing, right? But acting on it is where this tech completely transforms your pipeline.
Based purely on how the parent responds in the conversation, the AI does something amazing. It automatically and accurately categorizes every single inquiry. It buckets them into a hot lead, a warm lead, or a cold lead. And the absolute beauty of this whole shebang is that it happens instantly, zero human intervention required.
The workflow here is frankly totally airtight. The AI connects instantly, it qualifies the student, and if it determines, hey, this is a highly interested hot lead, it doesn't just wait around for your staff to reach out. No way. It immediately schedules a campus visit, a demo class, or a counseling session right then and there while the parent's excitement is at its absolute peak. But okay, what if the student isn't quite ready to commit today? They're just kind of browsing. Well, the AI doesn't just drop them or ghost them. Instead, it shifts gears into relentless automated nurturing. It just continues to follow up automatically, keeping your institute right on their radar until they are finally ready to take that next step. There are no forgotten follow-ups, ever. Moving right along to section 3, total visibility, zero grunt work. Now, as an owner or manager, you're probably wondering, wait, how does my human team keep track of all this automated magic without losing control? Well, it's actually all centralized.
Everything the AI does gets automatically stored right inside your dashboard. So your staff gets total 100% visibility into every single interaction. They can read the text transcripts, listen back to the call recordings, check out the qualification scores, and review any scheduled appointments. It completely eliminates the need to make hundreds of tedious, manual follow-up calls every week, all while giving your team way more actionable data. Okay, let's hit section 4, winning the speed race. Let's ground all this tech in reality with a practical, everyday example so we can really see the stark contrast between the old manual way and the new automated way. Let's say you get 10 inquiries a day. In your standard manual pipeline, typically 3 or 4 of those just vanish into thin air, purely because nobody responded fast enough. The rest get delayed, follow-ups. But flip over to the automated pipeline, all 10 out of 10 inquiries get an instant response. Absolutely every single one is qualified, tracked, and followed up on. Literally nothing falls through the cracks.
And the end result of sealing up those crocs is huge. You're looking at a dramatically smoother admission process, yielding way more qualified admissions, a big spike in counseling appointments, and ultimately much higher conversion rates. And the absolute best part of all of this incredible growth happens without adding a single extra hour of workload to your existing team. Which really brings us to the core thesis of this whole explainer. If there is one crucial point to take away today, it boils down to this fundamental truth of the modern market. The fastest coaching institute usually wins, period. It is not necessarily the biggest one, it's not the oldest one with the most legacy. It is the one that responds first. Speed is, without a doubt, your biggest competitive advantage. So, I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder. Knowing that every single delayed second is literally costing you real admission revenue, and knowing that the technology exists right now to completely eliminate that wait time, are you ready to be the fastest? Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I really hope this gives you a fresh perspective on the absolute power of instant engagement.